Hello everyone. So that was the flip through. I'm gonna do a little bit of a deep dive on this one because as I was flipping through, it's my first impressions looking at the Supernova tarot. I actually enjoyed some of these cards and I went, you know what, I can't wait for the deep dive at the end of the month because oh my goodness, this is such a unique and like bizarre deck and I love it. I do want to do like a collection of all my weird and wonderful decks. It's like all the decks are just so bizarre and out there that they just make sense. So here is the cards I want to talk about. Let me just get rid of the minors first. Do the majors first and foremost. So first off, the world is stunning. It's a beautiful curvy woman and we need more of that. Plus size girlies need to be represented. I am one myself. I thought that was just beautiful for like the world. Like she's opening up going, I'm embracing my curves. You know? The moon is such an interesting like art deco kind of looking style. There's no crab, it's just a floaty. I thought that was interesting. The moon has a floaty of a crab. So I wonder what that would mean. The crab is the floaty. The star. Now I love the star card with all my heart. So having this one represent a certain branch of the LGBTQ queer community. Q is in there, what am I doing? The LGBTQ community is beautiful. Like, so this is a trans person, because if you look closely there is a incision on the under the pectoral muscle there. So the star card in this is a beautiful trans person. And I do like that they show the star sign that goes with it. Like, I love this. It's so beautiful. Like, it's still feminine and masculine and this person's embracing who they are, which is lovely to see that in a tarot deck. Now, queer communities are always put in tarot in some shape or form. And we always say, like, the masculine and feminine are subjective to the person. Right? That's just how it is. But, like, if it's pointing out that this male person has more feminine qualities, that's just how the rating goes. Or they could be sensitive, or they could just outrightly be queer in that sense. But I love that it's being represented here with that. So that's lovely to see that. The tower, I love how it's like this beautiful high-heeled boot, and this person has fallen and is like, I am. It's over. My life is over because I broke my heel on my favorite boots. So yeah, if you hear the door banging, I have the window open, so it keeps slamming the door. But yeah, that's the tower. I like that. It's such a relatable like tower. Now I haven't worn heels in years because I'm tall enough as is, but I couldn't imagine that your life, you feel like, oh my god, my life is over, but the shoes break. Hermit is an interesting one. I never seen it like this before. It reminds me of something, I think there's people or characters like this in either Star Wars or Star Trek, one or the other. I know there's a species that look like they have the helmet on them, or it's the villain from, and it's Star Trek Voyager, and it's the Captain Proton, I think. Captain Proton Adventures, yeah, and it's like the villain looks like this, so I thought that was funny. I'm a nerd. The Chariot. First off, love the mustache, right, and the shades, but the fact that the Chariot is a wheelchair representation for people in wheelchairs, like just anyone dealing with physical disabilities, like it's lovely to see representation in this, and like each of the wheels has a greyhound, I believe. Yeah, it's a greyhound on each one. Like the black horse and the white horse. So I actually like that that's representation there. That's stunning. It's very Freddie Mercury, I don't know why, with the mustache. Lover, so here is one for the queer community again. I love how the lovers isn't just a man and a woman, Adam and Eve kind of thing. There's another woman in the middle, and she's indecisive, so it's like she's having bisexual representation, or is it poly representation, or is it pansexual stuff. I love how that's represented here. Plus, can we look at the Cupid's gloves, like, hello? Where can we get them? They're like really cool. But I like how it's showing it's different. It could be a throuple, it could be poly, or it could be just the choice of being bi. Like, which one do I go for? Or that, It's just an interesting concept, even of an open relationship kind of situation as well. It's good representation for that. The Hierophant. I had to put this one in because it reminded me of that scene in Alice in Wonderland, the original, like the animated one. The Queen was in the judge's court thing, like the judge's table, and it just reminded me of her. I don't know, it just reminded me of the Queen being in that. I don't know what it's called. The bench. Yeah, it's called the bench. Now the Emperor I had to show because the boots are just phenomenal. Also these like sharp right angles, like see the crease, like just like perfect. Because it would be the most orderly one. And also the hair, I don't know why, this guy's just making me think of Ntoya. My name is Ngoya Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. If people know what that's from, let me know. I think you know. We all love that. I love that. Just the show, that film was so good. But like, yeah, I only watched it like over the pandemic. I'd never heard of it before. Yeah. My name is Ngoya Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Ngoya Montoya as the Emperor. Love it. Oh, and first off, the Empress. I always see the Empress as being like conservative, covered, like, and she's always wearing like the pomegranate dress, right? This is the first Empress I've seen where she's like, yeah, I'm the Empress and that's my husband and this is what I do at nighttime with him. Do you know what I mean? It's like she's embracing her sexuality and her, like, the way she looks and the way she acts. Like, she goes, well, you have to do certain things to become a mother, so she's embracing the the making of the baby, I guess. I love this. It's so pretty. And the stars are like dotted around her. Some are tattoos, some are on her robe here. Oh, it's actually really pretty, and I actually love this. Like, that is a beautiful Empress card. Last but not least for the majors is the High Priestess. I was trying not to laugh during the flip through. Obviously, I muted it and put music over it. But it's the fact that she's like, yeah, well, the universe has what it is. Hold on, let me just light up a cigarette here. Like, what is she doing? That's so funny. Like, she goes, yeah, I have all the knowledge, but I need to relax for a minute. I'm on my break. Like, what? That is a stunning High Priestess card. Like, and also, she has it, I don't know what it is on the crown, but it looks like those Christmas cracker crowns. It's so funny. I just also this really boxy dress. It's like she's wearing, like, she's just like, I'm sitting underneath it, but you know, I put my dress over the throne I'm sitting on. But it's just really funny. I don't know. It's just the High Priestess smoking. Don't condone smoking, just saying, but just thought it was funny. So I have the minors now. Let's go on to this. So we have Three of Hearts. I had to put this in here because artistically this is stunning. It's that beautiful shade of red. And the daggers are like not straight or like perfect. Do you know what I mean? They're all notched and cracked and broken, like, because they've been used. The King of Wands is Elvis. I love that this is Elvis and he's actually playing it like a guitar, like he's holding it. So and he has the stirrups, like, oh my god, it's Elvis. Like, and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I had to put this in here because I want to get someone else's opinion on this. But I do like how this looks like, because she's hidden her figure under the coin, right? You can't tell if it's a drag queen or not. So I love this. Like, I don't know why I'm getting like Bob the Drag Queen vibes. Is that just me? Like, it's beautiful, this deck. By the way, this is the most colourful King of Cups I've seen. It looks like the Emperor's cousin. Let me get the Emperor. They look like they're related. That's the King of Cups. So pretty. And the shells used on his shoes. They look like a French villain. Do you know what I mean? I laughed so hard at this Knight of Cups. First off, all the knights were on a mount that had a pole through it, so they're just going around in circles on a merry-go-round. It's so funny. But it's the fact that it's a seahorse and he's like, yeah, it's a good show, off we go. And he's just, I'm picturing like Mary Poppins situation. like running off the carousel. Seahorse. 9 of Cups here. I love this kind of genie vibe that the 9 is giving. Like, it's blue skin because like a genie, but I love how it's like in between being. It's very queer, and love it. Love that representation. But I love how it's effeminate, but also very masculine at the same time with that hairy chest and the mustache, you know? Love it. Embrace what you like about yourself. I like that. It's good. 5 of Cups. I had to put it in here because it's very hard to tell if this is male or female. It doesn't really matter in the sense of tarot. But it's very gothic androgynous. Is that just me? Oh, I'm sorry. These are first impressions of this deck. Thought it was funny that they zoomed in the shoes like it's a 90s music video. Like, you know, like, oh, they zoom in on the shoes with that angle sometimes. It's funny. I have to leave it on this one because this is good. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. I love this. The angel is a man and the devil is a woman. So they make a match made in heaven. Or if you look at it differently, you can either tell like they're either 2 drag queens or a masculine woman and a feminine man. Like, I love this deck. Sorry, this deck is gorgeous. Let's see how you shuffle. Also, it is reversible on the new background. My sister got me this lovely scarf. I'll zoom out a little bit. She got me this lovely scarf from my background in a charity shop. She goes, there's a pentacle on it, I need to get it, and there's Celtic knots around it. She goes, do you need a new background? I went, yeah, because the only one I have, right, that is stiff enough so it doesn't like crinkle up. This is just brand new and it's only been unfolded. Is that green one I use because it's a tea towel that's never been used as a tea towel. And yeah, the other ones I use are like cloth. But when I move or pick up the deck, it does this. So that's the only reason I kept using the green one, because it doesn't move. But yeah. Let's see what we get. It's lovely to shuffle with. It's not too stiff and it's not too glossy, unlike the Heavenly Bloom Tarot. That was insanely slippy. Oh, we got 1 card. Got the Fool! We're going to do 3 cards. But yeah. 7 of Wands. 1 more. Not that one. Do you want me to pick it up? Page of Pentacles. Okay, got a good mix. That's nice. And the bottom of the deck, I split it first. Bottom of the deck is 10 of Swords. Okay. So I'm going to do it as normal, like, you know, action, situation, result. Situation. Oh my god. Action, situation, result. Okay? So first off, the energy here is 10 of Swords. You're feeling very stressed and overwhelmed and wondering if you should take these chances in life, whether romantically, career or education, you know, take these chances. But you do end up taking the chance. The action is to take the leap of faith, go with the flow, you know. And we do see that with the 7 of Wands, you are defending this choice. So maybe there are family members or friends who are like going, don't do it, that's very reckless. Like, why would you do that? And they're like, do you know what? If I don't do it now, I won't become the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is where it's, so clearly it could be career based because there is a Pentacles here. That was a lot. So it clearly could be Pentacles, which is career based and such, and earthly possession. So I definitely feel like you're taking a leap in your career, a different path, but you will be a student. Like, it might be not at the same amount of pay as you're getting, but you're getting the training and qualifications you want out of it in order to get the pay you want in the future, you know what I mean? So like, maybe you're defending this choice and it's giving you a great anxiety because of that 10 of Swords there. So I definitely feel like there's a choice that needs to be done, and I want to see what's the outcome of this. Oh, the High Priestess. course, she comes out in her smoke break. I always say that when the High Priestess shows up, it's like you need to make the choice in order for her and to get her answer. That's what I always say. She's like the universe as a answer. Says, just let me take the steering wheel, love. Like, look, she's on her break until you do this. Do you know what I mean? Until you take this chance, the universe is like, no, I've got your wish list, but you need to do this one step in order to, you know, make things happen, and then I'll get back to you. I'm on my break though, okay? I'm on my break. I don't know why she has that vibe. Okay, guys, I will leave that there. That is the Supernova Tarot. I love this. It's the Federico Salas, that's his name. Federico Salas Supernova. I don't know who had that, and I saw it, I just went, it's so bizarre and I want it. Okay, so I'll leave that there, guys, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.